Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Mackey, and I'm the Director of Field Education with the Department of Social Work at Springfield College. Today, I'm going to show you how to complete the Field Placement Assignment Worksheet online. So to get started, you'll want to go to the Department of Social Work webpage. So here's the top of the page. If you scroll down, you'll find the section on Field Education. So you can click where it says Learn More, and that will take you to the page dedicated to information about field placements. On the right-hand side of the page, you'll see the resources and field documents. You'll want to click on the online Field Placement Assignment Worksheet web form. So this is called the FPAW, Field Placement Assignment Worksheet, that's completed entirely online. So if you click on that link, the first thing you'll do is upload a copy of your current resume. So if you're a student going into your second year of field placement, make sure to include some information about your first year internship there. I would encourage students to think about if they would like some help updating their resume, working with the Career Center. That's a free service that's available to all students while they're students or even after graduation. So definitely consider taking advantage of that support available to you. So first you'll upload your current resume, complete your name, first and last name with your student ID. And then we want a little more information about your program track, whether you're taking classes in Springfield or Worcester, whether you're MSW, BSMSW, Advanced Standing, or taking the combined MSW JD program, when you're taking your classes, select non-standard schedule if you're taking a combination of daytime or weekday or weekend classes, or if you're a weekday student but you're taking the classes over 3 years or more, and then what year in the program you're in. And then identify whether this is your first placement, second placement, or if you're returning after a break. So for the field placements, there are 3 types, and what you'll do is select which ones you think may apply, and then you'll only be required to fill out information relevant to the ones you select. So for possibility A, School of Social Work assigned placement, that means you'd like some assistance connecting to a placement, which would be an organization that we have an established relationship with. So if you select possibility A, we'll get some demographic information about you, and then we'll collect some information about the populations that you're interested in working in, the settings you're interested in working in, any particular goals and history you have, what you think might be a good fit or what might not be a great fit and why. So that's pretty straightforward. If you're just selecting option A and you need some help, that's all you would need to complete. And if you are currently working in the field and you're working at an organization that might be able to assist you with an employment-based placement, then you would select possibility B. So with that one, we would want you to have started to have conversations with your employer about this possibility and to have some understanding about what an internship there could look like. We really want to make sure that there's a focus on learning and deepening your skills and experience in the field at a master's level work. So again, we'll be getting some demographic information and then information about where you're working, who would be persons of contacts, including your prospective internship supervisor. If you are going into a second year placement, your supervisor has to be a licensed social worker. In the state of Connecticut, that would be an LCSW. And in the state of Massachusetts, it could either be an LCSW or an LICSW. So if you're a second year student, make sure that the person that's going to be supervising is a licensed social worker in addition to having their MSW. And then we want to hear more information about what the plan is looking like, how you'll meet the different requirements of direct service, group work, and the administrative project. If you're going into your second year project placement, if it's a first year placement, what you'll do for a community-based project. Going into academic year 2022-23, for first year placements, the hourly requirement will be 450 hours, so about 15 hours a week. And for second year students, including advanced standing students, it'll be 20 hours a week for a total minimum of 600 hours over the course of the year, usually starting in September going through May, including hours over the winter break. And then the last option is possibility C, which is a new agency suggestion. So if you have contacts and have an idea of a place that you would like to be placed, and it's not an agency that we've worked with previously, again, we'll just get your demographic information, and then you can provide us with information about the agency and who we can contact to find out if they're able to meet the requirements at that site. Again, we get some information about the populations you're interested in working with. If it's a large agency that might have different scopes of practice, sometimes they're more specialized. So just any relevant information to that particular placement. Again, we want to know about your goals and history and what will help you to be most successful in that placement. So that's the initial information we need for the Field Placement Assignment Worksheet. This helps us get a really important initial snapshot of where students are at in the placement process, so we can be tracking where you are with the placement process and what needs you might have from the Office of Field Education. Once we've received this worksheet along with your resume, we can schedule one-on-one meetings to talk more about your ideas and interests. And I can be contacted anytime by email at lmackie, so that's LMACKIE at springfieldcollege.edu, by phone, which is 413-748-3027, or I use Calendly. So you can always click on the link in my email to just go ahead and schedule an appointment at a time that works for you, either in person, by Zoom, or by phone. So once we've received this information and we have the meeting, then we'll be opening the channels of communication to work together on helping you finalize your field plan for the year. If you have questions anytime, please feel free to reach out to myself or Jacqueline LaHoulier, who's our administrative associate. She can be reached at 413-748-3001. We also have an Office of Field Education email address, off of Field Education at springfieldcollege.edu. So please reach out. We look forward to working with you and celebrating when your placements are finalized. Have a great day and thanks.